French politicians have urged the EU to improve post-Brexit conditions for fishermen in the English Channel. In the damning letter sent to EU Fisheries Commissioner Virginijus Sinkevicius, the politicians from the Manche region in France also claimed the European Union made concessions in initial quota negotiations with the UK prior to the trade and cooperation agreement being reached with Britain. The elected officials now stress that negotiation efforts must be focused on fishing rather than other Brexit-related matters. It comes as France, the UK and Jersey, a self-governing British Crown dependency, agreed to a 3-month extension to post-Brexit transition arrangements to allow some French vessels to keep fishing in its waters while negotiations over licenses continue. The letter from the politicians added, since the signing of the Brexit agreement, many fishermen are still awaiting part of the authorization for access to the British territorial sea as well as to the bailiwick of Jersey and Guernsey. They claimed the restrictions put in place by the UK and Jersey were too numerous, and had caused tensions. It continued by saying French fishermen must work with new restrictions that do not respect the ratified trade and cooperation agreement signed between the UK and EU on Christmas Eve in 2020. The letter was signed by Senators Béatrice Gosselin, Philippe Basse and Jean-Michel Houlagat, MPs Philippe Gosselin, Stéphane Travert, Bertrand Sora and Sonia Crimi as well as MEP Stéphanie Yoncourten. The French government backed the letter and a Paris source added, the UK is not respecting the trade and cooperation agreement, especially on fishing. We urge the EU to listen to us. Currently it appears France and its fishermen have been sold out in this deal. A dispute over the licenses initially flared in May when France and Britain sent patrol vessels off the shores of Jersey after a flotilla of French fishing boats sailed to the island in protest. An interim accord had been due to expire on June 30 under the UK's post-Brexit trade deal with the European Union, but this will now last until September 30.